If I say the name Disney, many of us will have fond childhood memories of the movies we watched growing up. Wonderful fairy stories, suitable for all the family. Whereas in reality, Disney is a vast, sprawling leviathan, controlling masses of Hollywood and earning billions from its merchandise, its theme parks, hotels, etc. But it looks like some of the executives at Disney have made an important decision. That being that maybe its more modern films should actually make money. Because in recent years they've given us nothing but woke nonsense that to date has lost Disney $900 million. And it's got so bad that recently Disney was mocked by South Park, and for me the two best current affairs programmes on the TV are Family Guy and South Park, but I won't be showing any clips because I will get hit for copyright. So Disney have pushed back the release date for its upcoming live action remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs from autumn 2024 to March 2025 at the earliest. Thus far they have sunk $330 million into this film, which has been nothing but a PR disaster. When it was first announced, it drew criticism, notably from Peter Dinklage, best known for Game of Thrones, for saying words to the effect of, in the 21st century, should we be treating people with dwarfism, like Dinklage himself, as a novelty? Even I'll concede that's problematic. But Disney reassured everyone that the film would be okay. These were the proposed seven dwarfs. Please note, only one of them is actually a dwarf. They're now referred to as the seven magical creatures, but we can all see what this is. It's Snow White and the seven diversity hires. Snow White and the seven box ticks. Disney presents, if we work hard enough, we can lose even more money than Netflix. And I guess in 2023, Seven Dwarfs would be problematic. That song, hi ho, it's off to work we go. Well, ho, that's a slur for a sex worker. I guess going to work now is somehow ableist, and as most diamond mines are in Africa, I guess it's cultural appropriation. And when it came to the main character, Disney cast Rachel Zegler. And I guess the issue I have with this is that in the fairy story, Snow White has the name Snow White because her skin is white as snow. Zegler is Latino. So if you say Snow White, her skin is, whatever you say after that is racist. Not only that, but the actress cast to play the Wicked Queen is Gal Gadot. I'm sorry, if you have a magic mirror that thinks that Zegler is hotter than Wonder Woman, take it back, it's fucking broke. And it's Zegler who is the biggest problem which Disney has, because she is unbelievably toxic and is single-handedly doing more damage to this upcoming movie than the rest of the cast and crew combined.
I have to pretend like, well, crazy that we're in front of this.
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White.
There's a big focus on her love story with the guy who literally stalks her. Yeah, weird.
She's gone out of her way to slag off the 1937 original. A beloved film, the first animated movie ever to win an Oscar. In effect, she's taking a massive crap on Walt Disney's legacy. She's called it creepy and weird, describing the prince as a stalker, and saying in her version of Snow White won't be interested in love. Once again, it's going to be another movie with a girl boss, a strong independent woman, the type of movies we're all thoroughly sick of. Zegler has done further damage to the movie by getting into very public online spats with fans, and also demanding that because she has to wear a costume for long hours on set, and I've been on a film set, they are long days, demanding that she is paid extra every time the film is streamed. And that is a smart move. It will be streamed a lot because no one will see it at the cinema. So by moving the release date back to 2025, it appears Disney is doing active damage control. And this has been confirmed with this, the first publicity shot they released from the movie. Note that the dwarfs now all look remarkably like CGI versions of the dwarfs from the original 1937 movie. The diverse magical creatures appear to have disappeared, and there's nothing wrong with diversity. But forcing it down everyone's throat 24/7 is somewhat tiresome. But for Rachel Zegler, her problems may not yet be over. There's a rumour Disney is trying to recast Snow White with Jenna Ortega. That would be a smart move. Disney would be showing its fans that they actually give a shit about their opinions. Ortega is the current darling of Hollywood. She's also fit as fuck. And Jenna has gone on record speaking out against movies and TV shows being progressive just for the sake of it. The only issue is, Ortega is tiny. So the film would be Snow White and the 7 men who were very slightly shorter than she is. And that could happen, because every other project that Zegler was signed up to do after Snow White, she's been dropped from. This is the rare event of a Hollywood celebrity cancelling themselves. And I hope this gives a signal to the other studios and the streaming giants that maybe their customers, the people who pay their fucking wages, should be given what they want to see, rather than trying to dictate to said customers what the companies want them to think. Because virtue signalling crap like She-Hulk doesn't make any money. Or there's a newer Disney film which I haven't seen yet. I think it's called Strange World, which is just a box ticking exercise. It's about climate change, yeah, that's good, it's relevant. Featuring an interracial couple, again, nothing wrong with that. Their gay son, of course, nothing wrong with that. But the gay son has a disabled dog. Do you have to tick every fucking box? And Disney can still make great shows. One of my favourites is The Mandalorian. Although I've noticed the way they get around all of the woke box ticking is every season there's one episode that's woke as hell just to get it out of the way. In season 3 it was the episode with Lizzo, and put Lizzo in anything and she fucks it up. The same episode which featured Christopher Lloyd. So there's an elderly white man in this episode. Oh, I wonder who the villain's going to be. And Disney's latest Star Wars series, Ahsoka. Every female character in that is a strong, independent girl boss, but it works. Now, a big part of it working for me is that Ahsoka is played by Rosario Dawson, and to be blunt, I'm not bothered that she's got orange skin and tentacles on her head. I still want to fuck her. Anyway, now it's getting dark, so as ever, thanks for watching.